free speech is meaningless unless you allow people you don't like to say things you don't like. Otherwise, it's irrelevant. And if at the point at which you lose free speech, it doesn't come back.
Do you think you prioritize freedom of speech over misinformation?
Not that misinformation can't be harmful, but here in America, we're free adults, and it's our responsibility to decide what we consume. Freedom of speech is very important. Without freedom of speech in America, the world as we know it today does not exist.
And they just say there's not enough people to police this stuff, particularly around hate speech in the company.
What hate speech are you talking about?
Personally, for you, I would see I get more of that kind of content. Yeah, personally.
Can you name one example?
I honestly don't. Honestly, I
don't. You can't name a single example.
I'll tell you.
So this man just presented a problem to the #1 problem solver in the world. And he doesn't have one example. It's not going to go well.
Well, hang on a second. You said you've seen more hateful content, but you can't name a single example, not even one.
I'm not sure I've used that feed for the last 3 or 4 weeks. And
then how did you see the hateful content?
Because I've been using Twitter since you've taken it over for the last 6 months.
Okay, so then you must have at some point seen for you hateful content. I'm asking for one example.
Right.
And you can't give a single one.
And I'm saying...
Then I say, sir, that you don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes, because you can't give me a single example of hateful content, not even one tweet. And yet you claimed that the hateful content was high.
Well...
That's a false.
No, what I claimed...
You just lied.
What? No.
Elon is doing what he does best here. This guy presented him a problem, and he's trying to figure out how he can solve it. He's genuine. I don't think he's trying to, expose this guy or make him look bad. I think he's genuinely trying to solve the problem, and very quickly realized that the problem was that he was lying. Now, I don't know if this interviewer has malintention or just a lack of preparation, but BBC is on a losing streak right now. Their reporters need to do better.
Right, and as I already said, I don't use that feed. But
then how would you know?
I don't think this is getting anywhere.
You literally said you experienced more hateful content,
and
then couldn't name a single example.
Right, and as I said,
that's absurd.
Let's move on. We only have a certain amount of time.
Running out of time.
Misinformation.